Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a singles new love reading for my dearest Capricorns. Capricorn, if these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings. So if you're after one, I have those links down below in the description box. All right, Capricorns, let's get into this. Let's see who is coming towards you in love. All right, so we have the High Priestess. So this could be someone who's psychic or intuitive, an empath. This could be someone too who is, who has Cancer or Pisces in their chart. Ooh, they're also showing up as the Magician, Virgo, Gemini. How they're viewing you, the Seven of Cups. Okay, so they see you as somebody who has a lot of options. Now, the Seven of Cups can also be someone, this can be my online dating card or my dating apps card. So some of you, that may be where you meet this person, but we'll see. And the relationship, the Two of Pentacles. Okay, Capricorn, I feel like some of you have choices in love here, or you're going to meet this person and you're going to have to choose between them and someone else. We do see the Queen of Wands, so this could be someone who has fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, or Sag, someone who's very sexy, very passionate. The Queen of Wands, she may be an entrepreneur, or this person, I'm saying she because of the card that came through, but my readings are not meant to be gender specific. So somebody who's passionate, they're playful, they get a lot of attention, a very sexy energy, but this person's also very mysterious. They're creative. Again, this person might be an entrepreneur or consider themselves a creative. Some of you, I don't normally get this, but with the pomegranates here that she's holding, I feel like there could be some sort of rebirth here as well. So it could be somebody who's coming back around. Now, it doesn't necessarily feel like it's an ex, but it may be somebody that, I don't know if they're moving back to your area, they're coming back to your job, they just rejoined your gym. There could be some sort of element of rebirth here, or like a second chance. But like I said, it doesn't feel like it's an ex. All right, so the High Priestess here, Cancer, Pisces energy. All right, yeah, I do feel, Capricorn, there's something here about this connection where there's some third-party interference, okay? Like, I don't know if you have a choice between this person and someone else. Maybe you both have other involvements when you meet, or you both are just kind of casually dating, and it just feels like there's gonna be some sort of choice that needs to be made between two people. The Three of Pentacles in reverse tells me too that work might be an issue here. Coming between you two. So like if you work together, but you're not really allowed to come together, or it's taboo, or it's against company policy or something like that. This person may also just be aware, this person may be getting or hearing gossip about you, okay, with this Seven of Cups. So they might feel a little bit confused about what's really going on with you. Are you really single? Okay. And there we have it, the Ten of Swords in reverse. So this person is somebody who, I do think that they're going to be honest. I think they've definitely had a hard time in love. But I'm seeing with the Ten of Swords in reverse, again, maybe you met this person and they weren't available, Capricorn. But it's like they've now made themselves available. They're going to make themselves available. They find themselves single and they're going to look you up. Okay, it's that type of energy. And we do get the Strength card here coming through. So strong Leo energy, but I do feel like this person is a little bit less than confident when they first meet you, Capricorn, about possibly these other involvements or entanglements on your side, on their side, or maybe on both sides. All right, so let's go ahead and see. Strong fire energy. We have also strong Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, Gemini coming through. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this is somebody who's independent. So they have a strong sense of self and self-reliance, okay? Again, they might be an independent contractor. I do kind of get like a creative or an entrepreneur. This is definitely somebody who's not afraid to step up and take the lead and do things on their own. We do see karmic soulmates, so you're meant to learn lessons and help each other evolve. But don't let that energy put you off, Capricorn, because a karmic soulmate really doesn't have to be a bad thing, right? It can be learning to love, learning to trust again. But I'm also seeing with karmic soulmate here, some of you, this person, you're going to find out that they've freed themselves from an unhappy or unhealthy situation, or like they went through a nasty divorce. And again, some of you, you know who this person is. It could even be like an old friend of yours. Yeah, look at that. That creative energy. I love that coming through for us here as confirmation. This person enjoys art, working with their hands, music, putting ideas to work for them, and they are a business owner. So there's that entrepreneurial energy there. Now with the Magician, I do feel like this is somebody who's done a lot of healing work. This is somebody who has transmuted, you know, that pain and that confusion from past situations, and they really, you know, that's where they source their wisdom from. If this is somebody that you haven't seen in a while, and again, it might just be somebody you used to see when you went to the gym and then you didn't see them for a while and here they are, they're back again. I feel this person has actually gone through a bit of a glow up. I feel like they're in quite a calm energy. I feel you're going to be very physically attracted to this person, whatever they might look like. You know, this person may also enjoy, like I'm getting red wine in particular. I'm also getting like cranberry juice, pomegranate juice, like red juice, red wine. So I don't know if that's you, you're drinking that right now, or that's like their favorite drink, or they drink that all the time. It's just a funny little message coming through there. All right. For some of you, this person has long hair. Now remember, these very specific messages are not going to resonate with all of you, but they certainly will be confirmation for some. We get throwback hippie, so they might have a little bit of a retro style, either the way they dress or the way they decorate their home. And we see that this person really does love nature. Okay. Yeah, beautiful. So they might enjoy going for long walks. They like animals. They like plants. And I'm actually seeing this person having their own little herb garden. Okay. And even if they live in the city, they might have like a bunch of herbs there on their windowsill. And we see from down under Australian energy. So there might be some type of Australian connection here. You know, it could be a friend who brings you together. Maybe this person lived in Australia. Maybe they're they travel there. All right, let's see. Clear messages, advice, and guidance, please. How else will my Capricorns be able to identify this person? All right, so they have a unique smile. Okay, I am seeing this person, if they are someone who wears lipstick, they might like to wear red or have like a bold lip. All right, but again, that's not for all of you. And of course, that could be your energy too. But this person's smile is going to really draw you in. For some of you, this person has like tan or olive skin or darker skin. All right, they sing in the shower, so it's definitely, this is somebody who's upbeat. This is somebody who, this is my go to the gym workout card, so it does feel like they take good care of their body. All right, they have a noticeable facial feature. Again, I feel it's their smile or it's their lips. Of course, this really could be anything. Beautiful eyes. And this is somebody that Spirit's confirming. For 99.9% of my Capricorns, you have not kissed this person yet. Okay, but you may know who they are already, or you may have seen them around already. All right, and this person is known to be sarcastic. Okay, for some of you, this person I'm getting has like a tie-dye shirt that they wear, but it might be like a shirt they wear to bed or only when they're in the house or like on the weekends. But it feels like there's some sort of nostalgia attached to that. Like they've had it since high school or something, or they, or somebody special gave it to them. All right. But all right, let's see. What else do my Capricorns need to know about this person? How else will my Capricorns be able to identify this person, please? All right, so yep, this person loves sports. I'm also getting working out. I'm getting this person's quite fit. They're a casual dresser, sneaker collection. All right. They're in chill mode, so they're dating, they're weighing options and taking their time. And I definitely get that, and I kind of feel it's going to be both of you. All right. Like both of you have other options is what I'm getting. And look at that. I can't make this up. Olive, medium, or dark skin tone coming through twice here. So for a lot of you, that may be the case. And we are getting some letters coming through. So their initials or just prominent letters in their name. IZC, Q, N, or L. All right. Now, how they're viewing you, Capricorn, is the Seven of Cups. So they definitely spend a lot of time wondering about you. This person may find that you're hard to get close to, in the sense that you might always have people around you. So just make sure, like, when you do go out or you go places, one, you look up and look around, see who's checking you out. But two, I feel with the Seven of Cups, like, make sure that you make yourself accessible. I do think there's a little bit of concern here about other options that's been coming through since the beginning of the reading. All right. But they also see that you're somebody who's fun, somebody who's social, like you're a party person. People enjoy being around you. But with the Lover's energy in reverse, this person is definitely seeing you as having options in love. Or maybe even you not knowing exactly what you want in love, or they're not sure what you want in love, like what you're looking for. All right, and we see the Hierophant card in reverse. Strong Taurus and Gemini coming through here. You may or may not have that in your chart. But with the Hierophant energy in reverse, this person, I do think, is worried that, that there's some sort of third party here, or you're not looking for a relationship. They may be worried about compatibility. Again, there could be somebody that's also feeding them misinformation about you, Capricorn. Okay, like on purpose. So it could be like a frenemy, or it could be somebody that wants to get with you or wants to get with them. But I definitely see you two being very different from one another. So different race, religion, or tradition, or background. Again, I think that is something that draws them to you. But again, they might be a little bit worried that, it will make things a little bit more difficult because, will friends and family accept you or accept them? Because it does feel like they're different from you, or maybe you're very different from their usual type. All right. So what else do they really admire about my Capricorns here? Okay, so Hermit energy. So that you seek solitude to focus intently on inner life and serves personal creativity. Well, I feel like this person definitely sees you, Capricorn, around other people a lot. Okay, or sometime like whenever you're in a group. But I also feel like they know that you're creative. So again, they might follow your social media. This person is creative. They consider themselves a creative. So I do feel like that's where you two are really going to connect. And so they also want to be with somebody who's creative, and they see that in you. Wow, this person sees you as Don Juan. So they see you as very positive and seductive and passionate. But I think this person is also worried, Capricorn, that you have these other options. I know I'm going to stop saying that because it just keeps coming through. But they're definitely worried about other options. And it looks like there's going to be a choice here. All right. And with teacher energy, maybe some of my Capricorns out there, you are teachers. But this person sees you as somebody who's knowledgeable, experienced, you're skilled, and you're very wise. Okay. And so this person definitely, respects you and sees that other people respect you, ask for your opinions and your advice. Okay. So with the Two of Pentacles, family could be weighing in here. Again, there could be family that is giving them advice, or maybe your family's giving advice or weighing in on whom you should date. This person is a little bit reluctant to share their feelings, okay, because they are worried about rejection, all right? And we know why. They're worried about the people that are around you. For some of you, they might actually, you could have a friend or somebody around you that they've maybe even had like trouble with, like they've had like, I'm not saying like a fight or anything, but maybe you have a friend that kind of rubs them the wrong way or something like that. I do feel like also the High Priestess and now this Disguise card, this person definitely has hidden feelings for you. And it's just because they're not quite sure if you're available. All right. And we see twin flame union. So it's a very powerful connection, heart, body, mind, and soul. And there's a gravitational pull towards one another with this magnetism energy. But there's definitely going to be this like strong attraction. All right. And we get double confirmation with twin flame recognition. All right. That you know this soul that mirrors your own. So in some ways you do really mirror each other. And I do see that you both might kind of be in chill mode when you meet. You both seem to be quite creative. All right. And it feels like you enjoy doing some of the same things, whether it's working out or whether it's hiking or whether it's you know, like cooking and things like that. Like you two are very compatible. I'm sorry I can't speak today. All right, let's see. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Capricorns. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Capricorns, please. In the coming years. So I do think this is meant to be a long-term connection. Now, some of you may be January Capricorns, or this person could be, you know, a Capricorn or an Aquarius. All right, and we see October. So some of my Capricorns, this might be something that's unfolding, you know, or somebody that you've met earlier in this year, in 2025. So, you know, in January, maybe that was the first time you met them or you saw this person. Again, these could be birthdays, or these could be months that are extremely important for you because of major life changes, or for your person. October can also indicate possibly a Libra or a Scorpio here as well. All right, my Capricorns, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.